Patty Christensen, hand CRPS lady. I'll take the glasses off since the no glare glasses have more glare than the glare glasses, so figure that out. But anyway, yesterday I had a Zoom meeting with a client. I don't really talk about work because this is all about CRPS, but I had a Zoom meeting with a client that I hadn't talked to for 2 years. So the last time he talked to me, my hands were like severely swollen and deformed and discolored, black and red and purple and green and just hugely swollen. And this was about my range of motion. Now these hadn't flipped yet, so at least they bent the right way, but this was about my range of motion and that was it. And I could still type and I could still talk, but I was letting them know, hey, I've got this condition. If things get worse, I've got this other guy who will take over for me, that type thing. So the meeting starts, well, that was 2 years ago. So I'm just thinking, this is life, whatever. And you could tell, and he was like visible. He says, no, before we get started, how are you doing? This has really, it really upset people to see, hands. You notice hands, right? And so I showed him, well, that one, of course, go back in time and to the beginning and watch my video on that finger. But I told him how I was able to do this. I told him I can brush my own hair now. I can brush my own teeth now. I can dress myself now. I can tie shoes now. See, none of that could I do. Pretty much my husband had to dress me, I was like a Barbie doll or something, and make all my food for me, and I couldn't even cut. He'd have to cut my food for me. I could kind of scoop and eat, and then I could come and work. You don't really need much in the way of hands for Zoom. And then the kind of typing that I do, it's worse here. And of course, those are the letters you use the least anyway, and these will compensate. So work-wise wasn't so bad other than, it just looked awful. So people who are new to CRPS, please don't lose hope. Because if you'd have seen me 2 years ago, it's a good thing I'm just old and cranky. It never dawned on me to just give up on things. But it was bad. And now you see I'll post videos that I'm able to go, out on the water, kayaking, paddleboarding, sometimes even by myself. I can fill and deflate. Now I use all the tools to help. And just the other day I was able to go for real. I've been practicing dry, but I was able to do real. P.S. Sometimes I think maybe my CRPS isn't that bad, and then I do something like that. Oh, my hands still hurt. They're still not doing so well from that. But it's just important that I know I can protect myself. So again, please don't lose hope if you're new to CRPS. Just promise yourself a year or two. I know it sounds very, very long, but just try it and see, and maybe it'll settle down and you'll figure out the new you, and it'll just be a good thing. So I just wanted to really get on and say that. I sometimes worry I don't say that enough. Thanks.